Hi everybody, I'm Jack and this is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me today. Just got a few minutes here before I take a shower and go to work. Well, I should qualify that by saying it's about 12:30 or so. So yeah, I don't go in too early. No, but I have been working. I've been working at the house this morning. I just have to go and shoot some video this afternoon on the beach. Tough job, but somebody's got to do it. Anyhow, okay, we're almost, not quite, but we're almost a week into this new year, and I'm reading all the stuff that I predicted back a few months ago, a couple of months ago at least. Not even so much about the food issues, about, you know, like you were going off the rails during the holidays, but you see it coming. But that does kind of factor in. It's about control. Who is really in control here? I mean, since January 1st, I've read so many messages on social media from people, you know, on Facebook, from people that I follow to, you know, just everywhere. It's the same thing that you heard on January 1, 2014. And everybody said, oh, 2014 sucked. I sure hope 2015 is going to be better. You hope it's going to be better? It's up to you. I mean, when are people going to get this? That we, to a huge extent, control our own destiny. Okay, true. You know, you might step out tomorrow in a car, God forbid, you know, comes careening over the curve and takes you out. Boom, you're dead. You're off the planet just like that. You know, who knows? Maybe something happens major tomorrow. You know, maybe you lose your job, you lose your house. You know, I'm not trying to downplay those things because I always know where people are going to go. People are going to say, well, there's real problems out there, and I acknowledge that. There are real problems out there. But a lot of it is just people not taking control over their own lives, and a lot of it is fear. I was just laying out, taking some sun a little while ago, and always the note taker. Now I've found this handy little device. It's not a big discovery on my iPad, called the Notes. I can just simply, anytime I want, I can open this up and make notes. So I was making a few notes on this, and you know, just kind of brainstorming. There's no it's not a written. In other words, it wouldn't be something that you would write for an article. It's just my notes, whatever. But and it's fear. And people look outside themselves because they don't want to face the facts that they control their own destiny. And it's not some outside force causing their problems. Because if they believe this, it upsets their beliefs. It upsets the whole apple cart of how they've thought their whole life. You know, it's just so much easier to believe that these things are happening to us. It's almost like a lot of you probably won't, well, if you're younger, you won't even know this reference. They don't have pinball machines anymore. A lot of people are just like a pinball, man, or just being batted around, have no control over their existence. And then other people mostly take control. And I'm just talking about, listen, we don't have to sit and debate, you know, what's controllable and what's not. All I'm saying is take control over the things that can be controlled. And, you know, don't always be laying blame on the universe, circumstance, luck, superstition. I'm just unlucky, bad things happen to me. You have to change that mindset. You have to realize you're in control. And today, you know, this isn't just all about the food. I'm talking about every aspect of your life. I hear people all the time making excuses. And there's no, listen, first of all, I will never judge how another person lives. Okay, yes, I'm an expat. I live in the tropics. I've got a very simple, no stress, wearing shorts, no shirt, no shoes all the time life. I got lots of friends. I got two types of friends back in the real world, so to speak, back in the States, back in North America. I got friends that have a wife, kid, 2.5 kids, a white picket fence, a nice little house, a couple of cars. The kids play soccer. They have cookouts on the weekend. And it's just that type of life. Now, I've got two types of friends that live that type of life. I've got one type of friends that they don't understand that there's any other choice out there. They just think that's the way everybody does things, and that's what they're destined to do. That's what they're supposed to do. And I'm just some sort of an idiot. And don't talk to me about this stuff because you live a foolish lifestyle. Well, I do. I am a foolish person. I'm a clown. I'm a goofball. I don't care. But I enjoy every day. I love my life. But let me get back to that. There's the people I kind of got a little confusing in there. There's two types of people that live in that kind of house and live that kind of life I talk about. There are the people that don't know that they have any choice. But I've got friends that are very, very cool friends that I respect very much, I enjoy visiting very much, I talk to a lot, that live that same lifestyle, and they enjoy that. They enjoy that, they embrace that, and a lot of them have actually done other stuff. They've gone off, you know what, no matter what. It can be different than what I've done, you know, just for long terms, but maybe they did their, you know, I've got a couple of friends that backpacked Europe for a couple of years, and they were very bohemian, and you know, they didn't get into careers for a few years out of college. I've got a couple of friends that skipped a few years out of high school and then went to college. All are successful, all are living kind of that very similar life, but they enjoy it. They embrace it, and they know why they're doing it. They're in control. So I don't ever want to give that vibe that like, hey, look at me, I live down in the tropics, I'm doing what's right. I just want people to know that they have a choice in life and they have control over their life. You know, somebody made a comment on something on Facebook, had nothing to do with food this morning, and I can tell I hit a little bit too close to home, because when you mention some of these things, people start, always notice when people get angry. I'm going to give you a little reading people right here. I've been doing some studying on, I like, what's that show on CBS I watch from my mom, Criminal Minds. They're FBI and they're profilers. And I really like that show. I know a lot of you don't watch TV, blah, blah, blah. I'm a simpleton, I watch TV. But I enjoy Criminal Minds, and I enjoy watching them profile people and be able to read people. So I started Googling and going to YouTube, and I'm learning how to read people. One of the things I've always known, that I didn't have to learn this, is watch when subjects come up, and this can relate to the food when you're on a page, you know, when you make a comment or whatever. When people get angry, a lot of the time, you've poked a nerve, you've hit a sensitive area, you've hit an area that this person, I think, kind of in their mind knows you're right about, but they don't want to be called on that, or they don't want their attention to be brought to that. Because then they have to look inside themselves and you know, examine it. Bottom line, I could keep rambling here, you know, sometimes I'll talk, I have no concept of time, I should have a watch on or something, but I have no concept of time, so sometimes I'll get talking and think I did a short one and it's fairly long, but this one doesn't have to be all that long. But listen, just take responsibility, own what you do, and realize you are in control of a lot more than you think you are. You know, excuses are weak. I'm just going to say it like that. I mean, there's things out there, there are real excuses, but most excuses are weak. So, you know, live the life you want to live. You create 2015, and please, for God's sake, don't be somewhere on January 1st, 2016, pissing and moaning about how 2015 was just terrible and challenging, but 2016 is going to be better. Do you know those people? Year after year, they've said that same thing. I do know that. I've got people on social media that have said almost the exact same thing. Oh my God, 2012 was horrible. Can't wait for 2013. Really? You know, after a couple of these, I can't wait, this was horrible, you got to figure out, you got to do something different. Anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed this message. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. Hope you'll subscribe to the channel. And if you think this might help somebody that just kind of lets circumstances knock them around, share it with them. Hope you guys are having a great week, first week of the year, and I love each and every one of you. Peace.